Hello, Brian Rampage. All right, where do we leave off at Extreme G? I think we're on like the third circuit. This might be the last circuit I do. I'm gonna try whatever unlocks after this just to see what it is, but it sounds like this is the last normal circuit. But I'm gonna start this circuit over. Summer's the rainy season. See, I wouldn't predict that. I love rain. Rain's my favorite. Okay, stop the fucking face. Stop it. Alright. Is this song just really quiet? It must be. Did it keep my... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to Extreme Contest. We're gonna go to Meltdown. We're gonna start... We're gonna stick with Grimace. Grimace seems like a good boy. My goal here is gonna be... I want to get, like, all firsts for, like, the first 4, if possible. Maybe I'll take, like, a second if I can get it. I gotta remember how to play first, though. How's everyone doing? It's Friday. The weekend has arrived. I'm excited for the weekend. I got not a whole lot going on. Probably watch the movies. Watch some football. Your Tuesday. Well then. My condolences. I'm very pleased to have a... I like the regular old Monday to Friday grind. I used to work the schedules where I kind of had like random days off each week and it'd be different every week. And there's perks about it for sure, but I definitely prefer to just have the same schedule every week. Optimally though, I would love to live that like 4-day a week, 10-hour shift grind. I think that would be like my ideal work week. Yeah, first. Do I get a... I got a bonus point. Dun, dun, dun. Monday through... Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I just kind of take whatever I get, you know. I'm not too picky. Dun, 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 dun. I want to see if I can get through this without using any boosts. I don't know if that's reasonable. I just don't know when the end's coming up, which would be very useful information. Alright. Oh, I just used the boost on accident. Oh well. What just happened? It's fine. Hello, Taco.
First place.
Better productivity? Yeah, I could see that. I'm always a pretty productive person, though. I don't know why. I have a pretty high work ethic usually. I get shit done. I don't like being lazy because I feel like time does not go as fast when you're lazy. But I'm also like when I'm not at work, I always have to be doing something, so I guess it makes total sense. That's probably just my brain. Like I always have to be doing something, some kind of project. These streams have been really nice because it keeps me busy. Because otherwise I'd just be like, fuck, I gotta do something right now. Hello, McDee's. Yeah, I've worked for the same place for 15 years this May, so I totally get that.
Multiple missile.
I mean, I wore a lot of hats though, so. Shit. Okay. We're in trouble now. Oh yeah, why don't they have a like a hat thing? Give me like a fedora that I can just put on an emote. Oh shit, I got third. I might just roll with it though. Like that's not terrible, right? We got the 1 bonus point on the first race. I don't know. I should probably be pretty picky about what I'm doing here, because we're gonna be locking in our save every 4 stages. If I get first here, I'm gonna roll with it. If I don't, I might start over.
1. Go.
If I could get first with no boost, that would just be the icing on the cake. Oh yeah, I don't want to fuck up my save. Because I was really thinking about it, and like I thought about that last race that I did, like the final race of this thing sucks so bad that I'm like, I need to be like able to do like an 8th or better scenario in that race, or I'm in trouble. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that race well. It just seems like such a hard race. Go, go, go. Yeah, if I get first here, I'm gonna roll with it. If I don't, we're restarting. The line tracker, it does. I just don't know when the end's coming up. You really have to memorize the levels. I used no boost there, so I should get a bonus point. So we've gotten 2 bonus points, which should be helpful. I think we're in a better spot than we were the first time, for sure. Oh, I got 2 bonus points that time. Dude, I don't understand how these bonus points work. I'll take them. Ba-bam-bam.
3, 2.
You think Twitch would take suggestions? We need to give them ideas for things to add to emotes. What else? Like a mustache? That seems like something that people would think is funny. Dude, I remember these levels now.
Multiple missile.
I don't think they're gonna allow a marijuana cigarette. But hey. Dude, I did like a sick grind there.
Multiple missile. Multiple missile.
Can't see shit.
First place.
Yeah, or just add like multiple effects. That's what we really need. No bonus points that time. I don't understand the bonus points. I should probably like just know what the requirements are, but oh well. If I just make it through this cleanly without having to load a save, that'd be pretty good.
2, 1.
Yeah, I forgot about this song. This is a banger. Doo-doo, doo-doo. This sounds straight out of Majora's Mask or some shit.
Homing missile.
Trying to like conserve my boost just in case, but like I don't know. I'm not doing great right now in this race. Alright, I'm using one. Fuck it. Guess if we've already used one, I might as well use all of them. There we go. Stuff on screen confuse you? All you need to see is the +8, baby. And you know we're doing okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
It is kind of a strange racing game. We are gonna, pretty soon we'll get to Wipeout 64, which I think will be a pretty similar, like, kind of mindfuck of sorts. I actually haven't played Wipeout 64 in a long time, and I've played a lot of whatever the Wipeout was on the PS3 and the PS4, it was on both of them. I played a lot of that one. Which they added like a VR mode to that game, and it is so cool. Playing Wipeout in VR is a mind trip. I love it. I thought for sure it would make me feel nauseous, but like, it's actually awesome. I boosted right into that. Alright, we might end up having to load our save on this one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch up enough. It's been just long enough on this race that I've kind of forgotten the turns. Oh shit, yeah. We're restarting. That one was kind of bad luck.
Three, two, one, go.
Excuse me? This guy is on my ass. And I would appreciate it if he would stop. Dun, dun. By the way, I was really thinking about yesterday's stream, and like, I'm pretty sure like halfway through that stream, I was like mad, starting to just doze off. I kind of got rejuvenated as it went on. But I really was thinking about it afterwards, and I was like, yeah, I was really starting to nod off a little bit. Hopefully tonight's stream I don't get tired, because I want to just kind of go with it until I can't anymore. Hello, Red Tape. Hello, Red. Red Tape and Red. Oh, hello. Shout out to all the Reds in the house.
First place.
They dream about the game after? No. I'm one of those weirdos that like doesn't remember their dreams like ever. I don't know how I got stuck with that, but it's pretty rare that I remember a dream that I had.
3, 2, 1, go.
Dun, dun. You jumped to get a pet snake, and when you woke up, your pillow was gone. What is that dream? Like the giant marshmallow? That's what it is. I probably should have napped today. I didn't. Get your flames out of here, my dude. Alright, we better boost. We're pretty far behind. His name was Robert. Shit, I got third.
Third place.
Eee, I don't know. That's bad. I think I need to do better in third. I think if I don't, I'm gonna regret it. 'Cause I know I can. It's never good to get murdered in a dream. Because what if it happens in real life? What if you wake up and there's actually a knife in you? Ah!
3, 2, 1, go.
Frame rate is lackluster. I'm trying to think. There was an N64 game that I played, and I had some kind of dream about it afterwards, and I cannot remember which game that was. Oh, fuck. This turn sucks. The shortcut sucks. I don't like it. I kind of want to use my boosts, but kind of don't. Also, this game, man. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I said no. I wanted to say yes. Beyond Oasis. I don't think I've ever played Beyond Oasis. I recognize the name, but I don't think I recognize anything else about it. I've probably played it at some point. What was Beyond Oasis? Genesis?
3,
I don't even know.
1, go.
If it's in any of those like Genesis collections, I probably have played it at some point, but I don't remember it. I remember a lot of useless shit, but I also forget everything. So I can barely remember the games that I played last month. I'm getting worse at these races every time. It's like the video game curse, you know? Shining Force. I have this problem with Shining Force that I always get it confused with Shining in the Darkness. And I always think that all the Shining Force games are like first-person type things, but they're not. Game sucks. Why am I having so much trouble now? I should have just rolled with it the first time. Never heard of the ladder. I only have heard of it because I remember it being in like a lot of those like I used to get a lot of like video game magazines and stuff, and I would look at the strategy guides for games I didn't own. So I have like memories of games that I'd never even played because I just would read the strategy guides in the magazines. It's a sad way to live vicariously. I remember reading the entire guide for Alien 3 for the Genesis, and I've never once played that game in my life, but I remember reading the guide and being like, this game looks hard. Pretty lame. This game makes me miss F-Zero. F-Zero was really fun. I'm glad that game holds up. Oh yeah, Shining in the Darkness though. That game I believe is like the original like Might and Magic games, where it's kind of or something more recent. Was it Legend of Grimrock? Something like that, where it's like first person. Dude, I can't even win this first race now. It's first person, you just kind of move directionally. Turn-based first person is how I like to put it.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not quite as advanced as Grimrock, but Fraggle Rock. How many Fraggles do you think I can name? I bet it's pretty low. Isn't there one that's just named Red? Oh shit, I got stuck in the wall again. It actually boosted me forward. I think there's one named like Booper or something. Obviously I don't know the Fraggles very well. My knowledge of the Fraggles come from the Muppet Christmas special, where they meet the Fraggles.
First place.
I did it. I won. I could name way more Muppets than Fraggles. 100%. Bonus points, baby! Sometimes I get one, sometimes I get two. I don't understand.
3, 2, 1.
The real question I have, though, is do Sesame Street characters count as Muppets? It's a question I've always wondered my whole life, and I don't actually know the answer. Like, is Elmo a Muppet? Like, Elmo's pretty new school. Like, is Big Bird a Muppet? Really makes you think. Yeah, Muppet Babies theme song is pretty dope. Yeah, growing up, like, my parents used to just tape every episode of The Muppet Show, and we just have all these VHS tapes of, like, all the episodes of The Muppet Show. Big Bird is 100% Muppet. I don't know why that phrase is so funny to me. Alright, I could take a second. 100% Muppet. What if you were 10% Muppet? That seems pretty fucked up. What does that even mean? If you got, like... I don't know if I want to finish that statement. Are you like 10% Muppet if you just got like part of a hand up your ass? Oh, okay. Somehow we got out of that fairly clean. I'll make you my Muppet. This is the worst pickup line I've ever heard. Oh, that's so fucking bullshit. I hate this game. Alright, we're boosting now. This game punishes you for going too fast. I hate it. Fourth. Ugh. I'm still pretty far ahead of the curve, but it's like... Fourth is pretty bad. If I get first here, I might go with it. If nothing else, it's a practice run on this level, because I can't remember what this level is. I don't want to get too, like, I don't want to get too greedy, you know? I want to throw away a run that's kind of acceptable. Just because it isn't perfect. Fourth is pretty bad, though. I don't know, I gotta think on this one. If I can get through this without using any boosts, then I'll really feel okay, but... I don't actually know what this power-up does. It turns me into like a scarab. not catching up at all. I got oh shit, I shouldn't have boosted. I got second. Let's see what my points are like. Can I continue without saving? I bet I can. Maybe that's what I should just do. If I don't save, now the pressure's on. Because it's like, I only get one shot at this. I'm definitely ahead of where it was, because at this point I had to get first to qualify. Alright, this is actually an interesting amount of pressure. When you only get one shot at the level. Let's see how much I remember these levels. I do remember this turn. And then this double turn. Left, right, right. Okay. Somehow this is still... the bullshit is still fresh in my mind too. It's fine. Our save is back there. We'll just roll with this until we get eliminated, literally. See how it feels. I hate it. Why can't we just all be friends, you know? Why do races have to be so competitive? Jeez. It's fine, I'll just get 8th. It's cool. Who needs better than 8th, you know? Oh, a 7th. Alright, we got 1 point. Now we need 2nd to qualify. Oh, there's no way this is gonna work. By the time I get to the last race, I'm still gonna need like 1st, even if I qualify. We fucked up. We fucked up bad on that one. Oh yeah, so for anyone that wasn't here earlier, I looked up Space Station Silicon Valley on how long to beat, and it gives it 20 hours. I don't know that game well enough to know how accurate that number is, but it could be a long one. All my memories of that game, though, are good. I just don't remember much about it, but I do remember liking it. But that's what I said about Body Harvest, you know? What kind of game is it? It's a good question. It's kind of cutesy. A lot of animals involved. Yeah, it's very much, it's British. Oh, I haven't even been using my boosts. Fuck, dude. Oh, we're done for. I need 2nd. 2nd is a mile ahead. I almost feel like it's kind of a puzzle game. I don't know if that's true or not. Alright, we're out. We're kicking it back. It's fine, we'll get through it. I mean, if I could just get like 3 firsts here, I'll lock in my save.
2, 1.
I'll lock in my save, I'll do it. This one I want a first with no boosts. That's my goal. What I remember of Space Station Silicon Valley is like, oh, there's sheep roaming around, you need to get them back into the pen kind of shit. I don't know if that's like accurate, but that's kind of what I remember. It'll be a fun experiment to see how accurate my memories are to what the game really is. Alright, I'm not even fronting. Is that a word people use in that scenario? I don't think so. All right.
3,
Let's go.
2, 1, go.
I was so mad because I was looking at I was looking at the PSN sale today, and they had like a bunch of games on sale, and DJ Max Respect is like $17 or something right now. But of course, none of the DLCs are on sale. Always a bummer. Those DLCs will never be on sale. Anything else good? I mean, there's a lot on sale right now. Nothing that really excited me, but I don't feel like there's many games that like I don't already have on PS4 that really interest me. I'm pretty happy with my collection. Oh, I got first. How did that even happen? I was today I've really been thinking like, you know what I want to play is I want to play a Yakuza game again. Those are such like a time commitment though that I don't know if I will. You know, 4 games on PS4, guess them.
3, 2.
I mean, you had Death Stranding, correct? I'm not good at this game. What's the most obvious? GTA 5. Isn't that what like the most people own? So I've been like, okay, what other big games are there? Shit, it's too hard. I'm thinking. Let's go with something off-ball. Let's say like Crash Bandicoot trilogy. Shit, second place. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna roll with it though. Do 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 do.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. What am I doing? Whatever, it's fine. Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm just guessing games now. Uncharted 4. Like with DC Supervillains. That was my next guess. I gave up on like I used to really be into Lego games. I gave up on them because like they were just starting to get like so. Oh, that fucking shit happened again. This game is trash. And this item with this guy in front of me just means I can't pass him. Fuck. Gotta start over. Doing too poorly. Wah. If you give me a genre, I'll guess it.
3,
100%.
2, 1, go.
I'm not smart with PS4. What about like Horizon Zero Dawn? That's a game that I bought and then did not get very far in. I liked that game too. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I just kind of did. My PS4, I have that problem where I've had PlayStation Plus so long that my library is just like 100% like free games. So I have like hundreds of games, and it's like a pain in the ass to filter through.
3,
Dun, dun. I don't know. What was big in 2018? Nier Automata. That was last year, actually. Well, no, it was 2018. I mostly game on N64, so I get it. Dude, I fucking hate this game. You could just go too fast all the time. I need to stop hitting that ramp, I think.
3, 2, 1, go.
Are all the games that you own, are they exclusives then? Hmm. Or were at the time. Oh, that's a hint right there. That's a hint right there. What about Bloodborne, the ultimate PS4 game? Bloodborne still might be like one of my favorite games of this generation, for the record. Oh, Prophet Goddess.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bloodborne is so sick. It sucks that that game didn't come to PC, because I want more people to play it. It's the only Souls game I've ever bothered to platinum, that's for sure. I just really, like, sometimes when lore is based on, like, real lore, like, I get real into it. Oh! God of War. Yeah? That would've been big that year. God of War is sick. I really like God of War. I really hope a sequel is on its way. The game is so good. I only got into that because I was like, it's another game where I played God of War and then I ended up going on like this big mythology kick and just reading a bunch of mythology books after it because I got really into the lore of that game. I'm not much of a lore person, but if a game can get me to read like all the lore in it, I'm probably gonna go nuts, you know? But Bloodborne and God of War are pretty much the only two games that were like that for me. I've never been into the lore of a Souls game, though I did buy that Dark Souls book with all the lore in it, and I didn't really even crack it open. I should probably look at it some more, because I bet that's kind of fun to read. All the text is so tiny, though. There's so many words in that book. I'm a sucker for video game books, by the way. Video game books and video game vinyl are like two of the dumb things that I collect. Alright, I'm gonna think about it. There's gonna be some stuff that'll come to me. I'm trying to think what game was an exclusive but isn't anymore, because I feel like there's probably one of those in there. Unless it is like Yakuza 0. Unless that's what you mean.
Three, two, one, go.
I don't think I like this game. I think it might be kind of bad. Something about it, I tell ya. It might just be because I've been stuck in this circuit. Like the last couple hours I've been streaming it. I've never been a huge game guide person. I do own. I bet I own some guides that are worth a decent amount of money though, because I have like the original like Ocarina of Time guide. That guide's hilarious because it teaches you how to play other songs on the Ocarina, which is kind of funny.
First place.
Is Persona 5 Royal, is that coming to anything else, or is that only,
3, 2, 1, go.
or is that only on PS4? When I bought The Witcher 3, it came with a free strategy guide, and that strategy guide is so thick. It's like a paperweight. Never once cracked that thing open. It was just free with the game. It's probably super outdated by now. That's the thing that sucks. I mean, guides aren't like, they're not feasible anymore because like any kind of DLC or patches just like change the entire content of the game. Like I have a guide for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm just like, why do I even own this guide? Because it's gonna mean nothing the second it comes off the shelf. I picked it up though for some reason. I was really into like learning how to play that game for a while. And guess what? It was too hard for me and I stopped pretty quick. I got first. Guess there's that, huh? Taskmaster. I never played that game after the DLC came out. Alright, we're getting points, but like... Okay. 2 stages left. If I can get first in one of these, I'll probably stick with whatever this is. Yeah, I never played the Ultimate version. I think I have the Ultimate version on Steam, though. Or no, I have it on Xbox, because I think it's either on Game Pass or I bought it at some point. I love Marvel vs. Capcom. I did not play the latest one, because I heard it was pretty bad, but... Great. One of my favorite fighting game series, for sure. It's really just that in Mortal Kombat. Everything else sucks. No, Killer Instinct, too. Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is also on Game Pass, and I have not downloaded it because of the bullshit. I hate this game, dude. The other computers, at least, are having, like... The computers are all having the same problems I am. I can't see anything right now. What the fuck? What is that? What was that? This is just bright. This is just a bright light in your eyes. Oh, tell ya. We got a bonus point for some reason. I don't know what for. All right, if I can get first here, I'm sticking with this. I think we'll have enough points to coast through. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
2, 1, go.
We'll see how this race goes. We're winning blind, right? Like, I don't even know if that was supposed to happen. God, right on my tail. Get out of here. How do you guys feel about the Cyberpunk delay? I don't think I'm going to play that game anyway, but curious what people think about it. I mean... Wait, I got third? What? Was I in second? Oh my god. Do I save this? I don't think I should. Oh my god. We're all in the same... Fuck. Alright, I didn't save it. We're just gonna go with it. It was delayed until, I think, September, I believe. Which I was like, at first I was like, well, I mean, whatever, like, it's delayed, it gives them more time to work on it. But then, like, I was reading about how it just, essentially, it just means that these poor devs have to do, like, an additional, like, 6 months of crunch or whatever. And it's just like, come on. At that point, I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know, like, how do you support something like that in, like, in a constructive way, you know? And I can't really figure that out. Like, crunch sucks so bad, and it's like, you still want to support the devs in terms of, like, the people that are working on the game. But on the other side, it's like you don't want to support the crunch. And it's like, I don't really know what the right answer is. Like, I don't think boycotting's the right answer. But I also don't think, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's such a shitty scenario, and I don't have the answers. I guess no one does. In a second. I mean, I guess unionize, that's probably the real answer, right? Make my own games. I've tried that. I'm not smart enough for programming. Props to everyone that is.
3, 2, 1, go.
I still definitely, like, at some point in my life, I want, no matter how, like, simple, basic ass shit it is, I want to make some kind of a game. But, like, I don't know. Now I don't know. Like, now doesn't really feel like the time, but that's always like, if now isn't the time, like, when is, you know? Programming is really hard when you don't have, like, the training, though. It's hard to get into. I know it's just like a lot of time is always the answer. And there always are answers to be like, well, just make something in like Twine or something that's like a real simple engine, like a foolproof thing. Like maybe, but it's like I'm not really a story writer, you know, so how does that benefit me? I got first on that one.
First place.
Oh, I won by 14 seconds. What the hell? I got a bonus point too. Oh shit. We're actually in a pretty good scenario here. If I can get a good finish on this, like, we're in.
3, 2, 1.
I might still have the first game I made somewhere, but it was really just using like a tutorial, which I did in like high school. And it was made in Action Script. That game might still exist somewhere,
Rear fire rocket.
but beyond that, I mean, that barely counts because it was mostly copied. Like, it was copied from a tutorial, but then I kind of made it my own afterwards, which was just a game where you race spiders against each other with some real crude spider animation. It's a pretty shitty game. God, I really blew it on this level. Oh, I still have a boost. Oh, I got sixth. I mean, someone died in front of me, I guess. All right, I got 2 points for that. How many points? What do I need on this one? Fifth. I don't know if I can do fifth. I got eighth last time. This level's just so confusing.
3,
If they're better, huh?
1, go.
I don't feel good about our odds here, I'm sorry. Unless like 3 people die, then maybe I'd feel better about the odds. What's that shit? How am I supposed to make that? Level sucks. Alright, you have to hit the ramps. Understandable. Dude, fuck this. Like, I can't do this. This race doesn't make sense, and the mini-map doesn't help me because it's a straight line. Just a really confusing track.
Motor.
Come on, let's just cross our fingers that like 3 people die. It really is just that this race like just sucks really bad. So I think I need to get to this race in a position where it's like, if they're better, and then I just finish it, and then fine. It's also just like a super long track. Can you imagine having to do 3 laps on this? Ugh. I did so poorly that I forfeited. We needed 80 points, we got 77. Ugh. Alright, we'll get through it though. We're making progress. I mean, we're not. We're all the way back in level 5 here, but hey.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I don't think I could, like, definitely for, like, any game that I would ever want to make, it would have to be 2D. Like, I can't. I've tried to do the like Unity tutorials with like 3D stuff, and I don't know, it gets so confusing for my brain. I'm so used to like having like an XY, and I'm not used to having like an XYZ. So like it breaks my brain immediately. And really most of my, like, I have so many dumb fucking game ideas, and a lot of them are just like, there's very few that require a 3D space. And even the like the 3D ideas I have, they still have like 2D aesthetics, kind of like Power Appa-ish, where like characters are 2D in a 3D space. So they barely even count as 3D, you know. Choo, we got first with 0 boosts. That's fair. I did like scouts when I was a kid, and like I'd have to do like wood carving and stuff, and I was never good at it. So I do cross stitch though, which is, I know, kind of a weird hobby for someone of my age, but it's relaxing sometimes, usually.
3, 2,
I might finish this project I've been working on the same project for the past year, and I think it's gonna be another 4 or 5 months that I finish it, but I'm on the last third of it now, so making pretty good progress. Make heights interesting. I don't really know much about that. The thing about like fiber art type stuff is like, it's really easy. It just is. It just takes forever, you know. Electronics is like the next thing I want to do. I got a soldering iron for Christmas, and I got like one of those like real basic like kits for kids that's like solder these resistors to this board and you can make a working clock. So I'll do that at some point, just to kind of fuck around with it a bit. But I'd imagine photography is also a very expensive hobby though. Soldering is hard when I don't like really know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out though.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, wouldn't like a mechanical keyboard, isn't that pretty expensive? Here's what I really want to do. If I want to be like, you know that guy that just like, there's that one guy like on Twitch and on YouTube that just makes the dumbest controllers out of like random shit. That's the kind of stuff I would love to do with like the knowledge of how to solder and like basic electronics stuff. I love that stuff. I love dumb shit, you know? I can't see anything. God, I hate this game. I don't like it. Boom, boom, boom.
3, 2, 1.
Do people make like is that kind of like are you familiar with like hitbox and stuff? Like, is that similar to that? Like making mechanical keyboards, is that the same kind of thing as like people are making their own tiny arcade controllers and things? It's also like I've always had that interest of like, I don't have it as much as I did probably like 10 years ago, but I always had that thing of like, I want to make a MAME cabinet, but I want to make it from like scratch, which is kind of a bold thing to say. And I don't, like right now, I don't really have that interest anymore, but it was always that one thing I always wanted to learn how to do, is wire together like the controls and stuff. It's always a better idea in your head than when you actually try to do it and you're like, this is actually really fucking hard and I don't think I have what it takes. You never know until you try, right? And at that point in my life, I would have said, oh man, this is expensive. Like making your own MAME cabinet, that seems like it would cost a lot of money, but now I'm buying like all the fucking N64 games, so I don't really know what to do with money anyway. Yeah, feel free to link whatever. I think you posted a picture of one of your keyboards at one point, if I remember right. See, it looks scary to me. It's cool though. I think, like, yeah, mechanical keyboards are pretty cool. I really like the ones that have like real basic color schemes and stuff. Like the ones that just look real slick. I don't understand the obsession that people have lately though of making their keyboards as small as they possibly can. It doesn't seem practical to me sometimes, but I still think it's cool. These people that make these space bars that are just like a single button, like a tiny little button, I'm just like, I can't. How do you even use that? I'd have to reprogram my brain.
3, 2.
I'm really good with a keyboard though, so like as long as the buttons are in the right spot, I'll figure it out. I don't need letters on my keyboard, you know. So I don't want it to be tiny, you know. Oh, the no space bar, no spacing. Who needs a space bar? It's 2020, you know? Guy fucked me out, man. That shortcut kills me because I can't really nail it. Everyone else can, because they're computers. Shit, I don't know if I can catch up to this guy without using a boost. Fuck, I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean, if things get real bad, I could always cheat at this. I feel like I can do it though, so I just want to bang my head against it till I can't. Altoids can't. No, it's too small. Oh shit! I'll look at it in a second. I can't even tell what direction I'm facing right now. The fuck? This game, like, the camera needs some work. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, but what... Now here's my question, alright. If I make something like this, like, I could just put sound effects on each of these buttons, right? That's the dream. My very own soundboard. Pretty neat though. Do you make, like, do you have to order those, like, keys like that too? Or do you, like, have a way to make your own keys? Because they're what, just keycaps?
3, 2, 1, go.
I probably sound like an idiot because I just don't, it's just not my scene. AliExpress, I mean, they're super cheap. I guess, like, what do you really need, right? You haven't gone in and bought like a 3D printer and you just 3D print keys all day long? We'll get there someday.
3, 2, 1, go.
3D printing has always been like interesting to me too, but I'm like, I would literally have zero use for it, so why even think about it, you know? I like watching 3D printers in action though. And they kind of make these like soothing, whirring noises. Alright, I need to like get through this. I want to move on from this game. I've only been playing for an hour of this stream, but it feels like so much more.
2, 1, go.
Whatever. It's a sprint, not a race, right? No, it's literally a race. Yeah, I have ordered things that have been 3D printed. When I modded my N64 to play Japanese games, I bought, like, everyone's just like, oh, you just cut these tabs out, but I'm like, I don't really want to cut this apart, so I ordered a replacement tray to put in there that was 3D printed. I mean, it looks kind of rough, but like it's internal, so no one's gonna see it anyway. It does the job. See, if I had a 3D printer, this is the kind of shit I would do. I would look for like knockoff like Monopoly tokens, and then I would just make my own Monopoly token. And I'd be like, oh, look at me, I'm this weird looking Cthulhu dog. Ah, yes. But I still win.
First place.
Whatever. I had a boost at the end though, so now I'm fucked up. I bet people that are into D&D are really into 3D printing. Seems like a natural fit.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't think I could ever do woodworking because I would have the fear of cutting off at least one of my fingers. I feel like it would be inevitable. I can be a clumsy person, and it only takes one mistake, you know? The fear is good. It's not a fear, it's just the knowledge that I will fuck up. I think there's a difference. Some people are not meant to do crafty things. Do cooking, it sounds just as scary. I am not, I mean, you probably know by my Twitter, I'm not exactly a chef. I got second. I guess we'll go with it for now. It's like all those like weebs that like buy swords. I'm like, yo, you're gonna fuck yourself up. You're not trained. You're not trained to the ways of that weapon that you just purchased. Don't tell me you are because you watch anime. You're not. Alright? No swinging that around. Alright. Here's the question. Here's the participation question. If you could own one replica weapon from any form of media, what would you choose? 100% accurate replica. I don't really actually know. What's the coolest weapon that you could buy? Proton pack. I don't know. It doesn't. Oh, I got fourth. Oh. I'm never gonna do this. I feel like I really just need to master the first 4 levels so that then I can focus on the last 4 levels. A gun lance. What if you had like... Huh.
3, 2,
What's that? What's the gunblade bullshit? What about one of those? Like a working gunblade? I don't want a working firearm in my house. Again. Something's gonna go wrong. What's like the dumbest replica weapon you could get? Like a bow staff? That sounds pretty lame. It's just a stick, right? It's really reductive when you call a bow staff just a stick, I think.
3, 2, 1, go.
Probably what I need is like the Buster Sword or something, because I know I wouldn't physically be able to lift that thing. So I know I'm not in any danger. It's too heavy. It's staying in one spot on the wall, you know? I guess if I had a replica of Thor's hammer, I literally wouldn't be able to pick it up, so that might work well too. Can't hurt yourself if you can't hold it in your hand. Mission. What if the weapon you chose from Skyrim was actually like 100 cabbages? Or something like that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Extremely impractical. What about... I got nothing. Yeah, I'm really hating Extreme G2 right now, if I can be quite honest. I don't feel like I'm progressing at all, and I'm like, I've been stuck on this for long enough that I'm kind of like not even focusing on it anymore. There's a lot of times that you get punished for going too fast.
2,
Because of the physics in the game, sometimes there's these platforms that move that you jump off of, and if you hit it at just the wrong time, you just get bounced into something above the road, and it takes you out. And if there's more than 3 vehicles on the screen at once, everything goes to shit in terms of frame rate. I am kind of tempted that I could just... It's terrible. I've turned the game though down to 1 laps so that I can maybe get a little luckier. I don't know. R is lean, but what keeps happening with leaning is you have to like tap it or you end up super tight turning. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get better at it. The lack of a mini map also makes it hard to get into the lean stuff. I can't tell when turns are coming up unless I have the level memorized. I guess just staying away from the walls is a useful tip. Oh, I should have gone in there. Whoops. Motherfucker.
First place.
23 mechanical keyboards. That's nuts. Hey, if it makes you happy though. You could become like one of those angry gamers that like you can just smash one and then pull another one out of your desk drawer. It'll get you so many views. Just just make sure you're recording it on video. That's how you earn internet clout. If you are on Twitch and you smash your keyboard and then you pull another one out of the drawer, people respect you for that. Or they fear you, one of the two. Oh my god, this frame rate is so bad right now. Well, that race went well. I didn't use any boosts either. Alright. We're in an okay place right now. Ugh. Sucks, Taco.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man, I'm also a big fan of puzzles. Before I started stream, like a couple years ago I bought one of those just like puzzles that's just one solid color, and I thought like this is gonna be the most annoying thing to put together, and it ended up being like actually a really fun build. But like it kind of ruined puzzles for me. Because after that, I'm like, where do you go from here? Once you put together like a solid colored puzzle, there's just nowhere to go from there. Fourth place. That race, I think, is my biggest problem. Puzz 3D. You can't buy Puzz 3D if you have cats, though. They freak out at that shit. For some reason, they just go hyperactive the second they see a foam piece. They're like, oh, I gotta hit that thing all over, and then they start chewing on them. Oh, it's a bad time. If I had infinite space, I would become one of those people that like tries to do one of those like 35,000 piece puzzles or whatever. But they're so big, it's like impractical unless you have like a warehouse of space, you know? Fucking hate this game. In second, once again, I'm tempted to save. What'd I get? I got first with a bonus point. I got a fourth with a bonus point. And then there I got second. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna lock it in. So right now I'm 10 points ahead of the curve. So if I could do at least 2 firsts here, I don't know, I might regret doing that, but I feel like I need to make some progress here. And I just can't get greedy anymore. I'm getting greedy right now. That's why we saved, so we can start getting greedy on this. I definitely need to get a first on this race and the next race. It's the last two that like I still need to kind of figure out. The last race, I feel like I'm never gonna get better than an 8th in the last race. It's just too hard. Can you imagine playing this on like a difficulty that's harder than easy? Fuck this shit. Whatever, we boosted now. I don't even give a shit. This sucks. I'm getting flashbacks to last night's stream now. Doing this race over.
3, 2, 1, go.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, I hate these power-ups too. He just shot me into that wall completely. second. Not optimal. We're gonna roll with it though. Just to see.
3, 2,
Not like
1.
worst case scenario, but it's not. This level I just need to get better at. Because the next two races, yeah, are. Dude. Dude. I tried to go right at that split and kicked me to the left. Whatever.
Rail go.
Firefly, do you know like what it gives you like bonus points for? I'm assuming one is for not using any boosts. Sometimes I get like a second point and I don't really know where they come from. It'll just be a mystery.
Multiple missile. First
All right.
race.
One bonus point there. Clean racing, maybe. All right. So we're 9 points ahead of the curve right now. All right. A good place here, like I could lock in, but this race is so hard for me because there's so many spots that you just fall off the edge.
Go.
It does not help when like you can't really see it super well. Hit. The camera is driving me bonkers right now. Absolutely.
Proximity mine.
Oh, you fucker. No, 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 no. Oh, don't get around him. Second's not too bad, though. I don't think it's enough points. Oh, .03. Eighth to qualify. Oh, yo. Is this it? Did I do it? I think I might have done it.
2.
I don't know if that means I have to finish this race, because it kind of just kicks you out after everyone else finishes. But I think this is just a guaranteed victory now. This race sucks just so bad. Like, there's no way I'm gonna place in this race. This track makes zero sense. It loops upon itself over and over. It's never clear where you have to go. Fucking, I just really hate this track. Ramp. Oh, I see what it's doing. Kicking me. I'm so far behind now because it's kicking me back every time I miss this jump. Maybe if you get like really good at this track, you feel better about yourself. I was just swerving. Yeah, this track's really long and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And that just kicks you out if you don't. Yeah, that's fine. We got enough points. We can do our little dance. His legs are very long. Now try playing Duel. Let's see what Duel is. That's where I don't completely have an understanding. I don't think it's new tracks, though. Let's stick with Grimace. We're getting used to it. It's just like a one-on-one match.
Three, two, one, go.
This game, man. This game. Every time. Oh, and I don't want to load. Fucker. I can't win.
Three,
All right.
2, 1, go. Motor. Motor.
I don't know if I've ever taken the bottom path here. I always hit that ramp. Alright. I think these are all just the same courses. I don't know if I'm actually going to go through this whole circuit because it's just one-on-one matches. Roxy Tempo. Boomsta. Because what's going to happen is it's going to end at that last level and I'm going to be fucked over. I'm not good enough to win at that race.
1, go.
But this is like the same courses though. Maybe I'll just give it a try until I get eliminated and I'll move on. I feel like we've seen all the courses the game has to offer. Kind of interesting, I just don't understand the appeal of this mode. Other than the fact that it sure seems to run a lot better. It's almost like racing like staff ghosts, you know? That they can kick you in the face.
First place.
How much did I win that by? 22 seconds, okay. Crash Crisis is quite the name for a character. It's me, Crash Crisis.
3, 2, 1,
It also always starts me in second. I'm not a fan of.
go. Multiple missile.
These giant trees or giant mushrooms? I haven't quite figured that out yet.
First place.
Velocity Kendo. These are like the same people that name the baseball players in the Japanese baseball games.
2,
I think.
1, go.
Okay.
Mortar.
I don't really know what happened there, but I'm alive. That's all that matters. We came out stronger in the end.
Multiple missile.
Ow. These are the exact same courses. Like, I'm not really getting anything out of this mode.
First place.
Whoa. I don't really shoot very often. I probably should be doing that more, huh? Flux Cobalt.
3, 2, 1, go. Multiple missile.
Really, the competitors in this mode seem easier than the competitors in the actual mode. I think it's kind of funny.
First place.
Ruby the bomb. Oh,
3,
Italia.
2, 1, go. Multiple missile.
Wow, dodged. I don't know why I keep charging this shot. I'm in the lead. Seems like when you like grind against stuff in this game, it's really hard to stop grinding against it. Once you make the mistake, you're kind of locked into the mistake. Peppa Stiletto. Okay. Who
2,
who comes up with these names?
go.
I'll blast your precious Muga in outer space.
Headlamp.
Wow, I jumped over it that time. I didn't even know that was possible. wow, that was like the short version of that race. Natasha Vert. It's me, player one.
3, 2,
I guess at this point I'm just going through this mode. I am a little bit worried though when I get to that final race because I cannot do that course.
shield.
I'm in the lead. I didn't even notice that I passed her. But these all seem to be pretty dumbed down versions of the courses. Like they're easier than the ones that were in that final race. Maybe the last level will be easier. I don't know if it has alternate paths though. I think it might just be the way it was and that's it.
First place.
Benotti.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow.
Multiple missile.
I wonder what happens when you lose. Does it just game you over right away or give you another shot? Those probably just games you over. I'm not gonna find out. I'm just gonna win every race first try. Easy peasy. I think I figured out how the difficulty works though.
First place.
Since these levels are only in that hardest difficulty, I think I just get stuck with the same routes. Which is kind of nice because it means I know them fairly well. Hatra Toxic. Though, I'm not very good at this one.
3, 2, 1, go.
I wonder in this mode if you killed your opponent, if you just automatically win.
Ultra.
Like mortaring myself now. Feel smart, dummy.
Homing missile. First place.
I think the game just runs a lot better when it's 1 versus 1, like frame rate wise and everything. But yeah, hitting the walls is the worst. I mean, it really is like they're almost like a magnet. Once you hit them, you're just stuck on them. You can't get off.
Go.
So it's hard to course correct when you fuck up. Oh shit, this race is different. Doesn't have the ramp there.
Smoke exhaust.
Interesting. This is a totally different route. Alright. The final race. If I win it, I win it. If I lose it, I lose it. Next.
Three, two, one, go.
Oh shit. They've already fucked up. I went the wrong way. I guess it's still letting me go. I can't make the jumps I need to make. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen there. I should just... Yeah, we're not even gonna... Good enough for me. That mode's weird. You want to see a shot from the power guns? I'll do that quick. I don't know what arcade mode is. Oh, it's just the track you want. That's kind of cool. I don't even know how to read these stats. I don't even know what a powerful weapon is. Right, that one. Oh, this one's max everything. Track record 0 by Mace. What does that mean?
3, 2, 1, go.
This thing is too fast. I don't even understand what the point of this mode is. Also, hello Jaxie. We're actually just finishing up this game and I'm gonna start Space Station Silicon Valley. This is a weird mode. It's interesting though. What? How's my track record still 0? Alright. I'm calling it for this game. That was Extreme G2. How do I feel about it? I'm not actually sure. It was fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty lukewarm on it.